As a nation, we are rapidly falling behind in the essential subjects of science and math. According to a recent survey, which Dr. Sapp did mention, by the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, US students ranked 19th in math and 14th in science among the 31 countries that were surveyed. Today, only 29% of American fourth graders, 1/3 of all eighth graders, and barely 18% of 12th graders are proficient in science. To keep America competitive, we absolutely must encourage our youth to pursue careers in math and science and empower them with the skills they need to achieve tomorrow's breakthroughs. As chair of the Senate Education Committee, and no, Charlie was wrong, Charlie Reingold, the New York State cannot print money. So that is quite different from the federal government. So when Charlie says, oh, come to the state Senate, and I have another wonderful senator here, Senator Espada, and of course Assemblyman Richard Godfrey, we cannot print money. So we have to somehow learn to balance a budget, which, believe me, is tough enough. And we're still going at it, but we hope to be near the end in the next week or two. Well, as chair of the Senate Education Committee, I have long believed that education, that is education both inside and outside of the classroom, is the answer to almost just about every problem that is out there. Through education comes the knowledge to combat the many diseases and illnesses that plague our society. Through education comes the wisdom to confront poverty and injustice. And through education comes the enlightenment that will bring understanding and tolerance to our troubled world. Through his own efforts with the Harlem Children's Society, Dr. Bott has shown the power of a single good idea when coupled with the dedication and hard work to bring it to fruition. His idea to provide meaningful opportunities in mathematics and science for underserved high school students has shaped the lives of thousands of students from all around the globe. One man's idea. Yes. I think it's amazing. When I look at it, I cannot believe. The success of the students who have preceded you in the Harlem Children's Society further proves my point. To date, all graduates of the Harlem Children's Society have continued to go on to college. Over 20% of those graduates have gone actually to Ivy League colleges, while many others have won just as important and prestigious scholarships. These are challenging times for our country and our world, but I have great faith in each and every one of you, and I expect great things to come from each of you. So make the most of your experiences with the Harlem Children's Society. Pursue your dreams and your passions, and place no limits on what you think you can achieve. I look forward to hearing about all your accomplishments, and I wish you good luck, and I'm happy to have witnessed the growth in this program. The man is amazing. Thank you very much. Good luck to you.
I'm going to be very brief, and I'm not going to give you a speech or prepare text or tell you statistics. I'm just going to tell you a wonderful little story that I like to tell at a lot of graduations, and it gives a little encouragement. And to the Harlem Children's Society, I want to thank you for uplifting our children and preparing them for tomorrow. So like I said, I'm going to be very brief. And And I need you to pay attention to this because this may happen to you one day, and I don't want you to miss this opportunity. It was a philosophy professor giving his students, a final exam as they were preparing in college. And he says to them, I know that you guys have other classes you need to study for and other things you need to worry about, so I'm going to give you a unique opportunity. He says you can get up and you can walk out of the class and I'll give you a B. So some of the students looked at each other and they got up and they walked out. He says to the remaining half of the class, he says, I don't care whether you were doing D work, C work, or even failing. You can get up and walk out of here and you'll get a B in the class. So another half of the class or quarter of the class got up and walked out. And he proceeds to hand out the final exam to the remaining quarter of the class. And when those students opened up the exam, it said, congratulations, you just received an A. Not because you were the brightest or the smartest, or you studied the hardest, because you believed in yourself and you didn't want to take the easy way out. Now, I always like to tell that story because for the young people, you get to a crossroads, and I was at this crossroads myself, where you can, everybody's not going to be able to be LeBron James, who's going to make his announcement as to where he's going to be tomorrow, and he'll end up with all of the money from whatever team he decides to go to. But we all have to make sure that we can earn a living and do something and give something back to society.